and gentlemen, after a very long pause, actually, because of some technical difficulties from our end, we are finally back with Inspire Broadband Presents Valorant Skirmish Cup Season 2, the semifinals, the second day, actually, or should I say the last day, or should I say the second last day of the entire tournament, as we already have one of our finalists. As aggressive was your host yesterday, because was having some issues with my health, but hopefully you did get to know that who is going to be the finalist, and now we get to decide that which team is going to have the honor to move up to that grand finale position to contest onto the championship grand prize pool of 25K. I mean, still, they will at least have a confirmation that they will have 15K in their bags. But then again, I'm pretty damn sure it's not about the money, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a run for the honor for any of the teams who will be proceeding today's match. Well, today we will be having All Stars and No Idea, but then again, you can already see the rest of the teams who have come so far have indeed kind of secured at least a couple of bucks for themselves. So that is kind of a honor for them. Even the teams who did not were not very much, known in the previous scenes of Bangladesh, but at least we have to say this tournament actually showcased a lot of up and comers, as we have No Idea as well. Up against All Stars, a very veteran team on a best of three series. Once again, it is a semifinals, so the stakes are gonna be a little bit more flexible, but still, I will not take it as a breathing room because one map can certainly be slipped away in a nick of time, considering you are fighting against the Titans. From the information I've been provided with, it is the team Untitled who has moved up to the grand finals. So I'm pretty damn sure All Stars are not going to be letting this go easily, but I'm sure that No Idea will try the level best to put up a great fight against their opposition as well. But let's just hope that No Idea really can go that extra mile to beat a powerhouse of a team like All Stars. But then again, make no mistake, the players of No Idea, they definitely have ideas of the plays they're gonna make, and they have showcased how dominant they are throughout the entirety of the tournament. They did not take any prisoners, but then again, as I said, they are meeting a Titan now. The big boys are here from the side of All Stars. We have Missile, Yurid, Hermione, Arya, and Perr. On the other side, No Idea will have their usual lineup. We will be having Dreamon, Metul, Ardab, Timeburner, and the Demon. So I'm kind of gonna be vouching for the underdogs here because let's be very honest, we know how the top dogs actually play in this region. So I know a lot of people will be expecting and definitely will be vouching for All Stars versus Untitled, and as this is also gonna be a kind of a Cinderella story for Rosa because he's technically gonna be playing against his own ex teammates again. Just so you know, Rosa used to play for Xsealy, and Xsealy's roster is kind of no more as All Stars have kind of separated from themselves, and yeah, they have their own thing now actually. But then again, the name All Stars is not actually any mistakes or whatever, because they are indeed star players, but at the same time the team name No Idea is definitely a bait here because they have all the ideas you can get your hands on. But as of now, it is gonna be the map of Vine, as we will be moving on to Heaven and Sunset if the third map is also gonna be necessary. But that's also gonna be my take, that we might be seeing it as Ardab is the first person to open the things up by getting rid of Yurid, and now things are gonna be really looking very difficult for the side of NID. Sorry, who am I kidding? It's gonna be for the side of All Stars, as they will follow like flies. No Idea will just hold the push in the matter of seconds. All Stars, hey, I know you're a very dominant team, but do not underestimate your opposition. They are sitting on this grand semifinals actually for no. They are sitting on this semifinals for a lot of reasons. You cannot let this slip. But at the same time, NID putting up a great show as they are taking the fights one by one and not taking any prisoners. We will be seeing a couple of frags from the side of All Stars though, but then again, NID, this is actually a huge one if you ask me, because they are one of the few teams who has put All Stars on their back foot on a pistol round, considering this is a round where the aims usually come in handy most of the time. And NID is just contesting that. All Stars, they are going for a sack on A side, but then again, this can be a fake as well because they are known for making the fakes and rotating quickly. But take nothing and everything with a grain of salt, as NID is also playing it very cautiously, not giving unnecessary peeks whatsoever. No information also provided to the opposition. They will actually expect some form of contention, which is going to be present, but aside from that, the entry is yet to be made. All Stars making their way probably into the shower side. time, they might even
There.
execute the objective, and looks like that's been the case after all, as Unit will be tossing in the boom bot. Maple, however, will have the property into the area, but looks like it's gonna be favoring a little bit on the side of All Stars here, as they are popping in for the kills, getting 3 kills of their own already, also recovering a Vandal from the hands of Dream. Problems are starting to rise for the side of NID. This is not something I expected, actually. Then again, make no mistake, NID can certainly pull themselves off from even impossible situations, and that's something I'm really looking forward to, as the players of All Stars are yet to recover weapons for themselves, but they are starting to get their clutches on them, as they're starting to pop off heads, and now Demon 1 is gonna be having too much trouble to go for. We'll find the first, almost the second. I guess it was a Pika's advantage thingy, because we didn't even see the shots coming in, or maybe, just maybe, Hermione is using Inspire Broadband. That's why the shots were connecting much more flickerly. While the side of NID, they were way too patient on the aim, but at the same time, the movements are just favoring the side of All Stars. But again, it's a 1-to-1, so I wouldn't still take this as a breathing room, because of the fact that they can certainly turn the tables around, even though the information I've been provided with is that Rosa really dropped the bomb yesterday against, I forgot the team's name, apologies for that. I'm just gonna check it right quick, which was, yeah, Total Casual, never mind, TCH. TCH also had an amazing run, but then again, they're still not quite out of the tournament yet, because they are yet to contest against one of these teams. Okay, their fight against them, and they can try 3rd and 4th position. Again, they have still banked quite a good amount of cash in their pocket, so that's not a bad thing if you think about it. But then again, nobody is here to be second here. Missile looks like Missile lost it, but then again, it is Missile on Arya's camera, funny enough, because I guess the cameras are having some hard times, but I guess it will be back online in the nick of time. But what else is going to be online? It is going to be the dominance from the side of All Stars. Looks like they have not lost any of their plays the last round, as I was talking about it. As we will be seeing the UI disappear, but it is going to be a 2-to-1 in favor of the side of All Stars. And a pause timer has indeed been called from the side of NID, and if it is, hey, I really appreciate it. Think about it. You now have the momentum, and this is still very much extremely early in the game. So if you happen to take a timeout or try to break your opposition's momentum, or just maybe have some casual talks or get yourself on the same page of the book, it is the perfect time. Absolute perfect time. Because you're still very much calm, collected, and probably will be able to make the best of decisions, while the pressure will and probably might get the best of you when the rounds are on pretty much deep holes. But All Stars, they are one of the few teams also known for not losing momentum because of the experience they have. These are the big boys of this region. Or should I say of the country? Actually, LRX. The rivalry never... the rivalry kind of faded away after LRX got disbanded, but then again, they have kind of mixed up their rosters here and there, and as we have new talented players as well, that kind of portrays how the region has grown as a whole. We indeed have lost a couple of star players we used to see back in the day. Not able to recall all of their names, but we did have Shuvo and so on and so forth. That's just a couple of names, but the veterans are still very much active and they're still very much alive. But even the gods have shown that they can bleed. As NID starting to play very cautiously, understanding if they give room to All Stars, they will gladly take it. As the players of All Stars, I really appreciate how they are actually starting to take control inside the objective, but then again, they did not contest Octagon. It's kind of scary if you think about it, because they have given quite a lot of information on this particular objective, that this is Sky's objective, and you have Brimstone, and you have already used 2 of your smokes. And now, if they make a rotation, the Brimstone will need some time to make a rotation, and at the same time, you only will have 1 smoke. This is the pros and cons of the game, but then again, the Brimstone will be able to deploy the smoke in the nick of time on short side to support Dream, but the plan is already going down from the hands of the wingman from Arya. And now in a 5v5 retake situation, it may break all hell loose over here. Because not even a bullet has been shot. I think it has been shot, as I do see a couple of damage in the hands of Arya, and 2 players have already been taken out. Never mind, Demon. He's able to capitalize here, but then again, Arda trying to the refusal. Hermione way too good on the trigger discipline. That player's away with the Guardian, and he is gonna keep it up, but Time Burner is gonna be the one who's gonna be defending the spike here, and Udel is gonna be probably spotted out. And as he kinda knows that he doesn't have a choice to go for this diffuser, or is he even here? I hope he's not disconnected or something. Maybe it was the case. If it was, again, I cannot quite see his ping because we are watching the game from Video Ninja as the amazing overlays are available and visible on our screens. All credit goes to Instinct Productions and IVI, obviously, and I'll have to give credit where it's due. But the equalization is gonna be there. You did. I'm kind of confirmed and confident about the fact that he is indeed AFK or maybe disconnected. Sucks to be him that he doesn't use Inspire Broadband, otherwise it wouldn't have happened. Imagine that happening on a tournament match, but then again, Demon 1, he knows he can escape the vicinity! And he will, but not getting a kill. That is gonna be a problem because the Tour de Force doesn't quite have unlimited bullets when you think about it. Arya will be able to detain a player instead of elbow, but he does have backup, so that particular utility was not quite it was not effective if you think about it, because the players of NID actually got 2 players for the price of 1. And now, even though they do not have Time Burner, it's completely fine because they can simply take the fights of their own, because even the opposition doesn't have any more controllers available. And now Demon 1 popping heads off with a Tour de Force available. Missile trying to spray off in the distance, but now he's low on HP. He'll be able to tap 1 player away from the distance, but then again, too much trouble to think about it. The Cloudburst is giving the cover to the player to the refusal. And there you go, NID is just gonna be able to take the lead. Once again, it is confirmed that Uded does not use Inspired Broadband, but then again, he lives in Sylhet, so can't quite blame him. But this is somewhere the players of All-Star should probably take a pause to get their fallen teammate back on the board again. I'm not saying that they are playing with a disadvantage, because again, the players of All-Stars, they know how to make clutches happen, but with 1 player off the board, it's simply gonna be challenging. But even after... Oh, wait a second. I think they don't have a pause available because from the administrative panel, we have been confirmed the match has indeed been delayed by the side of All-Stars.
I know exactly.
That's gonna be something. But then again, Misal with a brilliant opening of his own with 2 kills, but he will also be... Okay, Arda. Nice shots through the smoke, I have to admit. But now it's a 3v2 situation, considering Uret is still very much AFK, but Ardab is low on HP. He needs to survive this, considering he is the healer of the team. He does have proper utilities as well, so much trouble on him. A Time Burner will burn Paralyze, but not in time to get the spike off the board. But it has been planted, now Time Burner getting 1 of his own as well. It's all up to Hermione. The Clutch Master is gonna be on your side, but can he make it happen? He will be able to find 1, but not the remainder 2. Again, NID is just utilizing this advantage in their own favor. You dead. Could have been such a pinnacle of a player, because with the raise and with the Phantom in hand as well, he would have taken a lot more aggressive control onto the map, but which is simply not present. Not to mention, he also has the Phantom very much alive in his hands, along with 9k in his pocket. Could have helped one of his teammates to go for a drop so that Arya shouldn't have gone for a full shield, but then again, a full shield's not gonna be that much of a trouble, considering in the entirety of the game we have 2 Phantoms in play from Time Burner and Ured, but Ured is not even available. But NID, they might just be able to topple the Titan here as All-Stars may struggle. But the moment Ured's gonna be back, NID will have to think to keep up this momentum. Probably playing with fire here, but still, Mistal gets the opening frag onto Dream 1, and now he's kind of forced to fall back. But then again, they're trying to farm onto these ultimate orbs as well, so that they can get the ult back on as fast as possible. And I have to admit, they are actually doing an amazing job, because look at that, they did not lose any of their bodies quite yet. We still have the operator in the hands of Demon.
Last player standing.
Terror. And now Terror will be able to get rid of Demon one. Time Burn in the nick of time, as I was saying. That's all Demon, as he cannot risk this operator. His teammate's economy is not looking that bad, but then again, saving is gonna be a best of decisions. But Terror was kind of expecting that, as he will be taking that operator away from the equation. That's gonna be a problem for the defenders if you think about it, because they will have a full buy, no questions asked. But then again, it was a weapon worth 4.5k, and you had 4.6k in reserves. You will be able to afford a operator of your own, but maybe the best decision here is gonna be to drop a teammate of yours, go to have a Vandal or a Phantom, probably whatever is their poison. And I guess that is gonna be the case, as Demon is opting to go for a half shield as well, but very much understandable, as he will be probably playing aggressive. Missile has the operator from Demon. This can be hit or miss. If he loses the operator, that's gonna be a problem. But then again, Hermione will be the spot of Demon, and he will not take any damage either. This is looking good for their side, but then again, Hermione was trying to bait another player out with the... I think it was a fake onto the orb, but I guess he just took it because he doesn't want his oppositions to have it. Even though I do believe that that orb did give him the Hunter's Fury. They are taking their slow and very well match timed. Very much time. What am I saying even sometimes? But
you're not ready.
We'll be seeing the Molly stuff CT side, but then they're playing a very the players of NID and All Stars are just trading goals one by one. A good time burner who is just burning time, but not enough time to burn the spike. Okay, time burner. I see you there, Mike. I do see you there, loud and clear. As I will be seeing the nades popping out, but it was from none other than Metul. They were just having fun, and now, as Reem is the only player who doesn't have the ultimate available, will be recovering the op and will also recover that ultimate. And now Timeburner was looking for the ace, and now he'll just confirm it by getting rid of Uded out of the equation, yet making sure that he cannot save that Phantom. But poor guy, he's just AFK. I would have given and would have shouted out that you got the ace regardless, but he's just gonna confirm it. 5-3, as now NID not showing any form of weaknesses, as All Stars might have called for a technical timeout. If it is a very well timed one, because now you are having a pressure playing 4v5, not having the map control, not having the utilities or the postman setup you probably could have played. We know for a fact how All Stars or the XX Elite players are strong on their attacking side. So I'm not very surprised that they will be taking these times, because they usually take the most of their values out of attack to put some fear into their opposition, and then they just defend flawlessly with their own strategies in head. If it's really the case, I'm all in for it, but even with that, there is no escape from the fact that they do need Uded on the board. Problems are problems, but the timeout has finally come down, and I do believe that Uded is back, because I do see a Vandal in his hand, and there you go. The man, the myth, the legend. He will not be dead here. He will be back on the board as All Stars. Finally back with their entire roster on a 5v5. NID definitely has the answer for it, as we can definitely see that Udet's camera has been disconnected. We get to see the reactions of the players, all sides. That's kind of the advantage of playing with these external overlays. But excuse me there, Demon, not quite sure what he was looking for.
Monster on the loose.
He should have expected backup, and he definitely had backup. He's now off the board, but still Uded will finally take entry inside the objective, something which has been missing for a pretty long time in the previous round. And there you have it, Uded. He's just popping heads one by one. There will be nades tossed in, but probabilities are this operator will change hands again, as Arya does have control of it, and they will not give it away to the defenders no matter what
Spike
happens.
planted.
Post plant, 3v4 in favor of the attackers. The defenders will have to be extremely cautious taking this fight. Using the showstopper available, but priority is something they'll have to focus on as Arya, Per, and Judith with one of their own. And finally starting to get closer and closer with these rounds. Yet they are keeping the operator very much alive. How many rounds have we seen this operator switching hands?
Does anyone have
Again, playing the operator as an attacker kinda has its pros and
That's
cons,
a good
because
spot.
if you do die with it, you do return the operator to its rightful owner, which is Demon, or the Demon, who was not exorcised by Exorcist. Just a reference, but looks like Arya very much happy with it. Starting to catch the players that we understanding this is definitely gonna be an equal round from zero position. And now Yude does have the 100, the showstopper, but he will not be using it. Instead, it will be Dream who will be. Recovery of the weapon has also been successful on the side of Dream, as now he can definitely play aggressively. But I would have said that he could have
your
probably
best.
given this weapon to someone else. Oh no, Demon was recovered. Probably the operator as well from the hands of the players of
One
All
enemy
Stars. And
remaining.
now it's all but devastation onto the players of All Stars. 5v5 it was, but then again they are putting up a show. Hermione, where are you, brother? Don't tell me when you do not use Inspire Broadband, because he is still very much in spawn. What the hell is happening here? And again, the operator will change hands. Demon one's thinking, how many times have I lost you, babe? And how many times did I get you back? Just like the romantic love stories, the breakups happen and instantaneously they just patch up. The operator and the demon are no different, but Hermione will be joining exactly what happened last time with Hugh did. It's not that difficult. Inside Broadband has you covered with the gaming plans they have. It's on your screen. They're the sponsor of this tournament. Good God, All Stars! Not to mention he was a Nikki from their opposition, so that's gonna slap quite hard on their opposition. Even though hopefully for the side of Uder, he did not utilize that ultimate. And hopefully for the side of All Stars, they do have a full buy and at the same time 4 ultimates. Arya just 1 orb away, may be able to secure it as well. Will be able to secure it as well. Not sure about it, but Missile will not be, as he will be taken out of the equation pretty quickly if I think about it. So it kind of feels like that All Stars, they should go back to a full reset. To go for an execution of
down A.
frags, and yes, he will. Metal with one of his own. Pair will be with the refrag. The Vandal recoil was a little bit harder for the side of Yuda because his gun was not quite accurate the moment he stopped. And now the crossfire has been established as Dream 1 is super low on HP. But doesn't quite care as he knows the control has been given away, or maybe, just maybe, he'll push the Sova.
30 seconds left.
Get a free orb for himself, but then again, Perrer getting rid of Time Burner, and now this is looking like a very winnable round for the side of All Stars. The plant needs to go down first though. 20 seconds left on the clock, does have the orbital strike available, but the chamber needs to find the timing. So does the Jet, but the Jet is super low on HP, and the Potato Fest on the
player
side of N90. No, you cannot do this! Demon, you gotta calm down, buddy. You have to take it easy. And now Perrer just knows that he is around the corner as the classic has been dropped. A very cheeky technique, but then again, Demon had to make it happen, but he fell flat. Oh my goodness! He just gave Perrer the 1v1s he was looking forward to. He was 1 HP on his name, and that one whiff from the operator just solidified the round for the side of All Stars. It was nail biting. It was jaw dropping. Then again, All Stars, they're showing off they can make clutches when the time comes. And finally, that operator will be dropped and not recovered, forgotten in time.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
As we head into the last one before the swap, Hermione is yet not to be seen anywhere, but Arda be able to get rid of Uded. gonna give them a lot of reasons to think about it, but then
Spike
again,
planted.
it's available. Not from the side of Time Burner though, only from Demons.
Scout destroyed.
I believe he
Mosh
is
pit.
on the short force, but technically speaking, it's gonna be a little bit of a difficult retake compared to their opposition
You want
because
more?
they have much
Here's
more
more.
stronger ultimates available. So does Missile, as he may even deploy the neural theft as we talk about it.
Away.
He is
Somebody's
taking
there.
sweet ass time. One or Demon, just Demon. Go for a half fuse though, and now I don't know if the attackers know about it. Missile good for one more as
One enemy
her able to
remaining.
cover, but then again they down the ninja reviews from the side of the Demon. All Stars had all their ultimates available, but NID, what a read on their position as they utilized every single cover they had. As the players of All Stars were distracted, they didn't even know the half diffuser went down because of the delay in the orbital strike. Perrer took too long. Perrer, he will be good for the kill, but ladies and gentlemen, NID will make sure that they will have the lead in the first half. All Stars really good attempt on making it an equal half, but good God! Hey, I'm just saying that there's a very high chance that the players of Untitled are watching this game and probably having some laughs or maybe some giggles. I don't even know, but it's very much possible because that is a Cinderella story to begin with, and at the same time, All Stars playing 4v5. This is such a massacre. I hate to say it, but there's a very high chance we may even see a third map because I'm damn sure the players will be reunited pretty soon. But then again, the shots will be dispatched. No casualties yet though. But then
Spike
Arya,
down
good for
A.
2, you did good with 1, and now All Stars, they are just showing off that they will not give away a
Last
second this
player
round. Oh no,
standing.
Dream 1. Bad timing with the reload, and he peeked before the reload was completed. And now Ardab does have the flank, but
Here.
with a classic, it is gonna be a dream to achieve. We would love to spectate him instead because he is on the clutch. Will be spotted out though, as every single player knows exactly where he is. Terror, not taking any prisoners. It's gonna be a follower from the side of All Stars, 4v5 or not. I have to admit, both the teams are really shining off when the moment comes. Yesterday, Rosa was a one-man show. All Stars. Pretty damn sure they're not trying to be one, but oh, the Brimstones are just demons if you think about it. Even though we have a demon in the game.
Yes, this should do.
But Time Burner and Perrer, they are on the top of the scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen. Just an indication. Just because you're playing controller doesn't mean you won't be able to frag. Even though that does come with the equation and the fact that two of the players who could have gone to frag that to the side of All Stars were definitely AFK. But Arya, what are you doing, buddy? What are you up to? This isn't the shooting range. This is a tournament match. Getting 2 players, 3 players back to back, and now we'll be able to
Last
recover
player
and reload
standing.
his bulldog. But Yuda's like, yeah, buddy, I got your back, and now it's all up to the man, the myth, the legend, Time Burner. Problem is, he cannot burn time this time around. Wait a second, is he AFK as well? Don't tell me we are having a 4v5 show off. Ladies and gentlemen,
Flawless.
with due respect, the only thing you need to do is make the call on your screen, which will be appearing in a couple of seconds, and call none other than the tournament sponsors, Inspire Broadband, and there you go. It will be on your screen. Just call them and tell them, my guy, I'm watching the tournament you have sponsored, and get me the connection because I'm getting DC'd in a tournament match.
That goes there.
Even look at the plans they have. They're pretty affordable as well. I know this is clever marketing, but at the same time, come on, what is happening in the grand finals? I mean, sorry, semifinals. Apologies.
Ah, this is a nice spot.
But I'm sure as hell this is something people will question about. But then again, Yuda and Arya are very much alive and will not be questioned. Getting 2 of their own, Dream and Ardab.
Launching smoke.
Be taken out, but then again, time burner. I do believe he has finally contacted Inspire Broadband as we're still having the screen on. If you want to take a screenshot, go ahead. Make the calls, but I guess it's time that we focus on the game a little bit more, but it's still fun. Ours getting to explore it.